Welcome back, folks, to the second part of my first impressions playthrough of Paper Sorcerer. This time around, however, I am far less drunk, well, sober is the word, and hopefully a little bit more of a coherent playthrough. Let's crack on. You can feel some of your power returning. You may summon one of your former thralls to aid you in your escape. Added the word "you" there. Right, choose wisely though, function as your part of the rest of your adventure here. Okay, so previously we had the cultist, who is mainly a healer of sorts. So I suppose now we should have, how many? I reckon we could, from the opening intro, we could have 4 altogether. So it might be I'm the sorcerer, so I've got the combat magic, the healer. So it'd probably be intuitive to have a goblin thief at some point to unlock doors for secret items. That's always a good idea. And a warrior. I think I'm gonna go with the thief for now, just in case there's any items that we'd miss out on later on in the game. If we do have the let's see, the goblin is a sneaky thief to steal from your enemies whilst crippling them with a variety of bombs. The goblin can cause some nasty status effects to enemy parties, as well as some assortments of hard-hitting melee attacks. He is also the only character who can attempt to pick locks outside of combat. Okay. Example skills: Smoke Bomb, blind an enemy's party. Lucky Hit, a powerful attack that pierces defense but only hits 50% of the time. Can equip daggers, light armor, and 1 accessory. Yeah, let's have the goblin, shall we? The goblin has been summoned. Using well, don't forget to equip your new allies. Let's have a see then. Equipment. Goblin. Weapon. Well, you can use daggers, armor, rags. No, what's it? Purely easy. So we've got basic tough rude and HP. Let's have a look at quick status. Strength 4. Agility 7. He should be tough to hit, I imagine. Let's carry on. You come across a hunched over old goblin sweeping the hallway. As you approach, he turns around and his eyes slowly widen until they are the size of saucers. It's quite big. He looks around to make sure no one is around and quickly hobbles up to you. What are you doing here? How did you get out of your cell? A very strange mouse helps me. I've forgotten about that. He squints at you. A mouse? He thinks for a moment before suddenly letting out a gasp. I'm not going to gasp for the video. The spirit of the book. The who of the what? After a furtive glance over his shoulder, he leans in closer. Right now you are in a magical artifact of great power, the Librum Claustrum, if you like. A book that isn't really a book at all, more like its own extra-dimensional space. It is used by heroes under orders from the king to imprison evil and maintain peace in a realm. Evil such as you and I. When someone or something is put here, they are supposed to go into a deep sleep for all eternity, dreaming the dreams of madmen. But, as we know, this isn't always the case. Sip of water, sorry. Sometimes the spells designed to sap our powers don't work. Other times the spirit of the book has been known to interfere. Either way, the result is usually the same. An inmate escapes and the guards hunt them down. They relish the excitement. What do you ask? What exactly is the spirit of the book? I don't really know, no one does. I think she's an inmate who escaped, like you. What are these gems everyone is carrying around? Ah, those gems have a very special property. If you look into one and concentrate, you can briefly see outside world through someone else's eyes. Oh. For the people in here, it offers a brief but intoxicating bit of escapism. Most people here actually use them as currency. After you've been here for so long, being able to see the real world even briefly is more valuable than any sword or diamond. Okay, so it's completely tokenistic. Or is it? After hearing the explanation, you feel very curious. Yes, let's look into a gem. You look into a gem and concentrate. You feel yourself slowly being drawn in until everything goes dark. There is a flash of light and suddenly you are standing at a bathroom sink. You look into the mirror and see a middle-aged man staring back at you. But I'm a woman! Placing a hand on your rather round gut, you let out a deep sigh. I used to be so skinny, you think to yourself in a voice you've never heard before. That's bloody true. Suddenly there's another flash of light on your back in Librum. Librum? I'm going to go Librum with a goblin. He gives you a knowing look and nods. The gem in your hands has crumbled to dust. What do you do here? I mostly clean up after the guards, They let me stay out because I repent my evil ways, and I make the laundry smell nice, like freshly cut grass. But believe me, if could I would burn this whole... I reckon there's meant to be an I there, but it's missing. If I could, I would burn this whole place to the ground. Oh. Is there anything else I can do to avoid the guards? Heh. You're lucky you met me. It so happens I know. He sees the wooden idol he sees the wooden idol you're carrying. Hey, that's mine. How did you get it? I found it whilst I was ransacking someone's room. Sorry, I didn't know it belonged to anyone. Have it back. Choices. That was my room. Do you just go around stealing everything that's nailed down? Do we give it back or do we keep it? I reckon... You know what, I'm going to give it back. No, not usually. Here, you can have it back. He snatches the idol out of your hands whilst grumbling something in Goblin. As I was saying, there is a safe place. As he turns around abruptly at the sound of two men talking in the room down the hall. There isn't much time. He hands you a red feather. There is a safe place where others like you are hiding. If you continue through the cell block, you will eventually come across a dark pit. Jump into it. This feather will ensure you wind up at the sanctuary. Good luck. Oh yeah, watch out for the knight who's in charge of this block. Before you can ask any more questions, he turns around and hurries down the stairs behind you. Well, looks like a good enough place to save. Hopefully that idol we won't need any later on in the game. When you're exploring, most enemies will be displayed as a floating cloud of shadow. Getting near the shadow will start a battle, but also be aware that certain sneaky foes won't be visible ahead of time, so be prepared. Ah, okay. Let's have it. So we got 3 guards. I think we should go. Yeah. So the goblins got. Hang on, can't be right. Oh, goblin was second. Oh, let's attack with this round. Not bad. Boosh. Oh, I see, so we have a maximum defense that goes down over time. I see. Goblin, what have you got? Cheap shot, steals items and damages 1 chump. Yeah, let's try that. On guard B, so he's not dead. And we'll attack guard A. Steals items, damage 1 chump. Stole 3 gems. There was a quick way to have all attack, wasn't there? Was it just... I must look though. I like his the drawing of the goblin. It's very Sagery. 17 gems, 1 scrap of leather, an iron mace, and some experience points. Ooh, reach level 2. You've gained a new skill level in focus. Minus increase. Magic for 1 turn, generate. So, let's have a look. See skills now. Equipment. You can equip the leather. Well, what did we actually pick up there? Or is that it? We picked up leather helmet. I can't remember. Let's have a look. Items. Oh, it was just a scrap of leather. Oh, maybe we can. Maybe there's a crafting system going on at some point. Okay, fair enough. 18 gems, thank you. I'm going to look out for the search that pops up in the corner. It looks like a Adidas aftershave there. Lesser healing potion, less is heals 30 to 20 HP. Nice. 1 brass toe ring, and I can never pronounce that word. amethyst. I'll go with 41 gems. So what will the brass toe ring do for us? I guess it's not equipable. Items. Brass toe. Ah, they're just all scrap. Maybe they're for loot for selling later on. Let's press on. Another enemy there. Ah, let's have it. Okay, so energy and defense always regenerate after. Oh no, they don't actually. Energy does not regenerate after a battle, so that's a bit annoying. I suppose I can't constantly have my goblin stealing items and gems all the time. Oosh. Oh no, now his energy's back up. Oh, okay, so it goes back up once per attack. Okay, that makes sense. So this time round, we are free to do the cheap shots. It's annoying that every time I click attack, the menu pans down to here, so I have to keep moving the mouse. But it's a very minor gripe. 7 gems, better than nothing. And dead. See if anyone else gain a level. New iron dagger. I wonder if that's better than the one we've already got. Cultist. Gain new skill in smite. Causes extra divine damage level 1. Brilliant. Let's have a quick look. Equipment. Goblin. Iron dagger. There we go. Much better. Which actually reminds me, we picked up we picked up a better mace. There we go. No, we'll stick with the longsword for you. Just quickly, let's have a look if there was I'm sure there was a button. It said that I could press to just have everyone attack in a battle, but I'll look for that between videos because it's boring to watch me scrolling through menus. 55 gems, 57 gems, some more Adidas perfume, tobacco leaves. More tobacco leaves. A crumpled piece of paper that reads, "From now on, keep your stuff on your side of the room." Leather boots, +5 defense. I reckon there might be a secret lurking around here somewhere. Although, probably not. Equipment. Let's give the goblin the boots, since he's got little goblin feet. Do a quick save button? I don't know. Save. Oh. Yes, I would like to go to the next level. I don't like the chiming much when you clear a level. I think it's a little bit it sort of takes you out of the atmosphere slightly. You can feel some of your power returning. You may summon one of your former thralls to aid you in your escape. Brilliant. Choose wisely. Yes, we know the rest. Right. Do we go for? Hang on. I'm not going to go for the ghost. No. It's going to be one of these first 3. So we got a fast unarmed attacker. No, I'd like one with a weapon. We got a powerful berserker or a stalwart defender. So I think it's always good to have a powerhouse, isn't it? Especially a Minotaur. Who can resist the Minotaur? Skeletons. Yeah. The Minotaur, a savage berserker, uses brute force that causes severe damage to enemy ranks. The Minotaur is among the most damaging characters available, thanks to powerful axes and the fastest strength growing in the game. Additionally, while he can only wear light armour, he boasts some of the highest HP growth of all. That's a bit weird that he can't use medium or heavy armour. Skills: Wild Swing causes increased melee damage to all enemies, rendering strike severe damage to one enemy's defense. Can equip axes, light armor, and 1 accessory. Yes, let's have the monitor. Thank you. So a quick look at his stats, shall we? Strength 7. We should probably equip him with something, shouldn't we? Equipment. Monitor. Oh, I mean, might be able to get 6 actually by the look of the layout here. That'll be quite interesting. Shameful axe, we'll have that. Rags, and that'll do for now. We're coming to the 15-minute mark, so I think I'll leave that for this video, and I'll be back next time.